And completely unrelated, what are your thoughts on net neutrality? The whole kerfuffle
You're
in
all
the US.
wrong about it. Because everybody in this room thinks net neutrality is a good idea, and it isn't. You all think it's going to go to some sort of hellish corporate America-ruled, dystopian hell where your email is going to get slowed down to a crawl because you can't afford the expensive whatever. Horse shit. All it's doing is taking the internet back to where it was a couple of years ago anyway. And by the way, this is going to be technical, it's going to bore some of you, but I'm going to give you a serious answer since you asked. Net neutrality basically means that every packet of data, every little lump of information on the internet should be treated equally, agnostically of what it contains. So it forbids, for instance, your cable provider, the people who do your internet, so in America it'd be like AT&T or Comcast or whatever, from selling you a service where Netflix is faster, right? So you could pay more to get better quality of video with no buffering and all the rest of it. HBO and Netflix come like beautiful, crisp 4K, like that, because you paid more for it. In my view, this is, the FCC started this under Obama, this net neutrality thing. It's not, the George Soros-funded organizations that are pushing net neutrality and advocating for more government control of the internet have told you two big lies. The first one is that the government should regulate the internet rather than the free market. It is much better, in my view, to have customers and private companies negotiate their own relationship and the market to decide what it can bear, what people are prepared to put up with, and for competition to produce the best results. And second of all, they have told you that this is about making sure that there's an open, free, internet an equality internet where everyone gets equal access to whatever. That has never been the case. Every service provider, every server already shapes data. They already shape traffic, excuse me. All of the stuff that net neutrality is designed to eradicate, it never will, because Vodafone is always going to mess around with things. What are your cell networks over here, whatever, Telstra, whatever, they're always going to send some things faster than others, and that will never change. Net neutrality is a cosmetic announcement on the one hand, but really what it represents is the license for the federal government, for the FCC, to wade in and interfere in the relationship between private people and their providers, and to stop companies from providing richer, better, tailored packages to you, the consumer. It is about more government control over a critical utility. So if you're one of those people who reflexively thinks net neutrality sounds like a good idea, you're right, it does sound like a good idea, but you're wrong. It's terrible, and it's just another mechanism of government control, and I want the government out of that completely, out of that relationship. Just leave us to deal with the service providers, and if they screw up, we'll sign up with somebody else.